Thank you for joining us for Pet Connect. Today's segment is going to be all about ways that you can help the Sylacauga Animal Shelter or the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill, who supports the Sylacauga Animal Shelter. And of course, the best way that we can get help is to find homes for the dogs and cats in this area that need homes. And we're going to start with some kittens that are available at PetSense. This little kitten is Weezer, and all of these cats that we're about to show are coming from the foster system. So the way that works is the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill, they have different people that offer to foster the kittens that we find in the area. And it's usually kitten or medical need, or puppies too for that matter. But they're able to keep these cats in a home and know their personalities, and they're able to really have a lot of information and a lot of interaction with these cats before they get to PetSense. So if you are looking to adopt, and this must be Weezer's sister, Malin, and they, again, coming from a foster system. So if you're looking to adopt and you go to PetSense, then chances are that those cats have been in a home. And you can always find more information. With the foster system and the way it functions is, you can have access to the foster families. You can find out exactly what kind of personality these cats have. So you can really have a successful kind of adoption. This cat is Blakely. And you can definitely talk to these people, and then that way you know that you're going to be getting a cat that matches the personality of your family, matches the personality of your home. And so it's quite a unique opportunity, and one that we are so proud of through the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill. We have one more picture that'll come up as I'm talking about fosters. Here's Ripple. So if you're interested in adopting, then of course you can go to PetSense. There's always those cages there always have cats in them. And then you can also go to the shelter. The shelter is quite full right now, and there are plenty of cats to look at there as well. And sometimes the cats do come from the shelter directly to PetSense. But again, fostering is a way that you can help. And we have 74 kittens in the foster system with Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill. And if you are interested in helping out by being a foster, then you can contact us. You can email us at theferaldogsofavondale@gmail.com. You can also go to our Facebook page and message us. And if you do decide to be a foster of puppies or kittens, then we provide all of the supplies. So you don't have to do anything but provide your time and cleaning skills that are always required with puppies and kittens. But that is something that I'll have people approach me and ask about fostering. It's just your time, and you don't have to invest any kind of money into it because we've raised all the funds to make sure that you have everything that you need. And so anytime we can add more fosters to our system, it is quite helpful, and it takes a load off of our already loaded fosters there. But there are so many other ways that you can help too outside of adoptions and fosters. Speaking of the adoptions, if you do decide that you would like to go and meet some of the cats at PetSense or the shelter, try to be prepared to take it home with you. So make sure that you have some kind of cage with you. The adoptions are check and cash, and so make sure that you've got that with you. You have forms to fill out. They will ask for your vet information. They'll ask for references. So just be prepared to fill out some paperwork to let them know that you are ready for an adoption like that. If you go to PetSense, they do have some disposable cardboard type of carriers that you can purchase for a very low cost if you showed up, fell in love with a cat, and you didn't have a cage with you. But it is very simple if you can be prepared when you go, of course. And so, we've got the adoptions, we've got the fosters, but there are other things that are needed right now. The Sylacauga Animal Shelter, as I said, is full, and they definitely need some dry kitten food. They need wet dog and puppy food. They need wet kitten and cat food. So if you don't see adoption in your future and you can't foster, then if you want to donate some of those products, then the shelter really does need it. You can look on their Facebook page and you can get their address there, and you can even have items sent to them if you don't want to drop it off. But the shelter is very much in need right now, and it's one thing where you can stop by anytime, and they're very welcoming to volunteers. So another way you can help is if you wanted to go by and help at the shelter. They're happy to have people come in and take dogs out for walks on days other than the Saturdays where we walk dogs from 11 to 1. We always need help with that too. but we have a lot of our different volunteers who go out and will take a dog out for a doggy day out. You can just sign paperwork and let them know ahead of time that you want to take a particular dog. And these dogs, we've had some wonderful pictures and wonderful interactions with people driving around town and going to visit Starbucks for pup cups and just taking them out to different places to walk and meet people. And it helps enrich these shelter dogs' lives, of course, and it gives us a lot of information for potential adopters. Because when someone comes to the shelter to adopt a dog, it's hard to see its personality just walking up and down the aisles and looking in the kennels. So if we have more information, if you are willing to go out and do that, that is an incredibly helpful thing for us. And then if we do have an opportunity to find some rescues in other states to send some dogs, and we've got more information for that as well. So that is another way that you can help. If you can't have a dog, if you're in an apartment, you're not supposed to have an animal, then if you just want to be able to have some love from a dog, then you can go by the shelter anytime and do that. So there are quite a few ways that you can help the dog and cat problem. Of course, number one is to spay and neuter. So keep that in mind, and we always have low-cost spay and neuter vouchers at Mutt Cuts at 210 Calhoun Avenue. So if you are in need of that, then now with the low-cost spay and neuter vouchers, they do have to be used at Alabama Spay and Neuter, and that is in Irondale. And so you set up, and we do have transports that periodically go, so you don't have to make the drive. But it's definitely there year-round, and we have a couple of times a year that we can do a lower-cost spay and neuter voucher sale. But it's crucial that you get dogs and cats fixed so that we can solve this problem, because like I said, our shelter is full right now. But if you have any questions, if you would like to try to help, as I said, there's so many ways that you can help, either with your time or donations. And you can certainly contact the shelter, and you can contact them on Facebook, you can give them a call, and you can contact Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill. And for those of you who have not been watching all year and you're not sure what Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill is, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that exists to help the shelter and to help alleviate the dog and cat overpopulation problem here in Sylacauga and the surrounding area. So we have direct support with the shelter. We also have a lot of things that happen through us on our own. So you can support and donate either organization, and we all help each other and work together. So come on out this Saturday, every Saturday, 11 to 1. People ask me quite often, are we walking dogs this Saturday? Yes, the answer is always yes. So come on out, and you can help walk dogs, and come on out and meet some of these dogs and cats so we can find some forever homes for them. And thank you for joining us this morning for Pet Connect. If you have any questions, just hop on Facebook and message the Feral Dogs of Avondale or the shelter, and we're happy to answer any question that you have. We'll have more Daybreak after these messages.